No, you don't.
Of course you do. Hey, we're back-ish. So,
Yeah, now I'm streaming.
okay, so we're back. Hi, everyone. We lost Siege. So, yeah.
Backup stream is backup.
Yeah. Sorry, everybody. We appear to be having some internet issues. Yep. That said, yeah. So, Ben just has to, arrange his screen where he's being our good emergency host. Well, you don't necessarily, although, how Jazz was doing the portraits was pretty useful, but I don't know if you care. And I also dropped something. Whoops. But it's fine. It's just I just want to make sure you're good. You can drag the portraits around.
Yeah, I know. I'm working on it.
Has everybody's appeared on your screen?
I'm working on it. Just keep going ahead. I found a thing of you can go away.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell me, what is that? That might be useful for me.
I hit the bottom left corner with the 3 lines, and you just went away.
Aw.
But it's not working on Sturm. That's there. Oh no, it collapsed them. It's because I dragged them and it collapsed everything down. That's why. Never mind. Okay, we're good. Do continue.
I want to collapse Sturm's giant portrait face that isn't anything.
No.
I should crush your head. I'm crushing your head.
You can't do it.
Oh no! Oh no! I'm crushing my head! I'm crushing it. Sorry. We've just stolen the kids in the halls gym.
Okay. So, were we going to have the fighter, rogue, Barian sneak around and check things out?
Yeah, well, or I thought it might, Yeah, let him do that.
Alright. So, the intrepid, daring Shira. I need a stealth roll. I feel this is the most appropriate music.
Can't unthink KSP.
Ooh, good roll. 18.
Is this KSP?
Yes.
I don't remember this in KSP at all.
Maybe it's KSP videos, but...
Oh, well, that would make more sense. Yeah, sorry, this is Call to Adventure. It's in Comptech, so maybe it's just similar.
It's Danny videos, that's why. Okay, anyways, go on.
Yeah, I was gonna say, someone uses this whole royalty-free music.
I know.
Yeah. It just happens to be that your group is amazing for this. So you got an 18, okay. What is...
Worst thing is I can't see in the dark, so I've got to take the light source with me.
Oh.
And sneak in the middle of the light, in the middle of a dark cave.
Oh, that's not called sneaking. That's called Here I Am.
Yeah, let's just,
Well, I mean, if you've got an alternative, I'll listen to it.
Yeah, my alternative was, I can use Mage Hand and skip a stone out into the lake and watch with my familiar again.
Sure.
Alright, do that.
Right, so I can, stand here. Roscoe moves here. Does the world end?
Eitri will come next to you since he can grab you and move further than you can move alone.
Who runs Barter Town? Okay. Oh, that's hilarious. It's going to be riding Eitri from now on. So the familiar's going to look here, and we're going to Mage Hand a stone out into the lake.
Okay.
Do we hear anything?
You threw a stone in the lake, right?
Yep. I just hear a bloop, like a single bloop.
Yes.
Okay, let's fool if it took it up again and throw another one.
Okay.
Still nothing?
No. Nope.
Eitri starts sneaking forward.
All right.
I can see what I can see on here, right? Like my vision distance wise, like out to here, pretty much.
Yes.
Okay, I will hit, and I will chuck a stone and actually watch with my own eyes. Get it like out.
All right.
Absolutely ready to run like fuck.
That's Eitri.
Yep.
Give me a perception check.
Oh, that's bad.
Hi, Siege.
Hi, Siege.
We managed to cover for you, but we're glad you're back.
Perception check. That's a 5.
See a rock. It has hit water. There is the ripples send out throughout the lake. It's placid and smooth where the water isn't like further up, but there is this rushing river near you.
You said this river's flowing out of the lake?
Yes.
Ooh, that's interesting.
And Mage Hand another one further out. Got 60 feet on the Mage Hand. I should be able to give it a good lob.
Okay. Another rock hit the water.
Yes.
How far away was the... Were we able to see... When we were over around the corner, were we able to see the island? Or was it still too far out?
The edges up.
Which puts it at what, 30 feet?
From where I was, anyway, yeah.
Okay. He walked back and in a hushed voice, Roscoe, could you grab something from the island?
As you are speaking, and actually Conrad also give me a perception check.
Moment. How about a 19?
Yes. Let's see. Can you see? You see deep in the water near the mouth of the river where it is deep, something stirs, great bulk. It's as if the bottom of the lake were moving. That said, as you look in, you see the bottom of the lake rise and this like a encrusted surface of rock, almost the size of a small house, raises up out of the water, and in comes to sight this huge maw with spiny teeth all the way down, which breaks the surface and bellows, "Wizard! Please! I seek aid!"
And what would a wizard do for one such as yourself?
As it breaks the surface. Let's see. Who can see it?
I can see the edge of it, like right there.
Oh, yeah. Okay, then you can see through the bat's eyes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, as a very, very large, very imposing dragon turtle drags its bulk up to the edge and looks up at your bat and says, I have been trapped here. When I was young, this is where our nest was. I cannot fit out of here anymore, yet somehow I've been sent back here to when I was very young. Please, my nest is left unattended. I fear for my children. I need either to escape or at least know they are well. I have killed the thing down here, which thinks it's so grand. I've no need for its trinkets if I am dead and trapped.
Can any of us hear this, or is it telepathically talking to Roscoe?
Oh no, it's loud and it's big.
Okay, then Eitri is going to walk forward since it seems not terrible.
I am Groa.
Oh God!
Oh God!
We know Groa.
Don't recognize us, please.
Roscoe recognized it. Like Roscoe guessed it about 5 minutes ago, and when the bat saw it, immediately.
Ships had been trying to plunder my nest, and I attacked one, which sent foul magics at me. The last sent me here.
Eitri just goes and creeps backwards again.
Roscoe says, be careful. Roscoe will say, well, that is an unfortunate state of affairs. Perhaps we can aid one another. I think we can right this. And you're having dealt with that other creature over there, that thing. We account that a good thing that you have done. And we would aid you if we might.
All right.
Eitri, getting a little bit brave, will also pipe up and say, we also might even, hi cat, we might even talk to the city and see if we can get the area around your nest a designated no-go zone for travel.
Yes, we might arrange terms.
So as to keep you and your children safe, as long as, which would keep you from having to protect yourself from possible boats coming after you quite as much. Not that you can't totally handle yourself.
Most of the time.
I have never had them before come so close. But perhaps. Give me a persuasion.
To me?
Yeah.
Okay. Question, was Roscoe God, I don't have my character up. Was Roscoe assisting at all?
No, just yours.
Okay.
We'll just go with yours.
Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Oh, well, that's not terrible. Hey-oh, that's a 21.
Okay. Yes. Well, that would be well. But there are things that are not men, which, yeah, I'm dealing with this. Sorry. Which are not men, which may endanger me and my young. Nothing will harm me in my realm. But I'm not in my realm. I seek some way of escape.
We do too.
We agree. That would be desirable. we will find you a way out if we might. Would you once we return you to your home? What sort of arrangements would you need? How far away would you need the ships to stay?
As far as possible. I'd like none of their nets or guns to reach my nest.
Mm-hmm. We'll carefully note its location so that we can avoid it.
All right.
Might we walk to the other side of the chamber and have a look and see if there might be something we can do to break through the other side?
Yes. If need, I can carry you.
It would be a great honor.
All right. So. Oh, God. So you step upon a 20-foot-long turtle shell that is, and grip onto its barnacle encrusted all across the top. It's difficult to tell the difference between this and an ocean floor. It almost looks like a ship turned over. Do you wear boots?
Roscoe does not. Halfling.
Oh dear, we lost.
Yeah, we lost Siege again.
Hopefully he can come back. So yes, the barnacles are cutting at your feet. It's tolerable, but you're standing on like the bottom of a ship that's not been squeezed. So is anyone else riding
Roscoe
along?
runs around on splintery wooden floors all the time with his feet. Like,
yeah, I imagine that it's almost regardless, but you do feel them.
right.
Cutting into your callus.
Wouldn't want to stay that way for an indefinite amount of time. It's not the most comfortable.
Anyone else going with?
Eitri will go back and grab the woman whose name I keep forgetting.
Adalia.
Yeah, Adalia. Right, it's like Vidalia, but it's Adalia, right. And say, it's alright. It seems we have a friend in that giant creature.
Says, oh, and she says, oh.
He has talked to... she's heard it talking to us.
Groa. I recognize that name. I don't recognize this side.
And Eitri will voice the question to Conrad of, well, we're going to get a lot of stuff from this, but we need to not forget dragon scales are very, very valuable. But yes, Eitri will hop on. He's curious.
All right. And then you want to be ridden
you
across,
lived
yes?
if you haven't ridden a dragon turtle.
No, exactly. Who wouldn't want to ride a dragon turtle?
This is as far as I can reach this side.
Indeed.
Drags herself up and across. I can travel on land, but it's not
fast.
No, we wouldn't ask it of you.
No.
We can manage. Roscoe can swim, right? Maybe not. Many sailors couldn't swim.
Yep. Slower on land, but it does have a land move speed. She drags herself along and scrapes through piles of coins and treasure.
We can...
Oh, we can come back to this.
Beyond there, where much of the water comes from. I know when I was young, there was an enchantment on the other side of the river which pumped water back up and out, and that's how I left this. But I can't leave anymore.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, Eitri will look around for any similar kind of runes and sigils.
You look around. There doesn't seem to be anything. This looks like a very natural cavern.
I think it's more the problem of the size. When Goro left here on a time, Goro was the right size to leave here. Look at the map. Why am I looking at the map?
Yes. Actually, hold on. Let's make sure I understand everything. Yeah, there is a huge, like a long passage that stretches on and on that this underground river comes from.
This northern one.
Yeah. Like it continues on further than
And that's
that.
flowing in or out?
In.
In, okay.
Hmm. Even if we had a reduced spell, it would only last a minute.
And it doesn't, non in game, doesn't reduce spell only reduced by a size category?
Right. It might be like half or something.
It's like gargantuan down to large. It's still too big, and that's skipping huge. So,
Right.
so
We can.
Groa, how did you come into this place? You said you just appeared here.
We know what happened, Eitri.
Oh, it's target size is halved in all dimensions. Weight reduced to 1/8. Oh, but it is size category.
We know what happened. Is this out of character? Something I'm not remembering? Or...
Yeah, out of character, if Eitri recalls, right? Like, so I'm not going to say this right in front of Gro exactly like this, but we fired that canister.
Oh shit, that's right. Okay, so we did this.
The
right.
vortex canister.
Right, we did this.
Okay, so we put Gro here through like a fucking event horizon or something.
We're bad people.
Remember how the water went from choppy, like ocean water, to smooth and placid in a circle?
Oh, God.
We're terrible people. Well, how did Night Scale, whatever that piece of crap's name is, get down here?
This was Night Scale's lair.
He must have had a way in and out, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it is, but you can also squeeze when you're as a creature, and he could fit through these passages.
Oh, so he was just like squeezing his way up, probably up this way. Ugh.
Like, he's large, he takes up that space, but he's not like wings fold down. He becomes quite a lot more narrow.
Turtle Shell does not.
Turtle Shell does not, and Groa dwarfs him.
Right, so even if we could reduce Groa to his size, he would probably not be.
Oh, God.
Well, I mean, plus the dragon can fly, right? So you can go out to that cavern and go up. Groa can go out of that cavern and what? Try to climb a chain ladder?
Eitri snickers as he thinks about using Groa to scare the Duragar.
Well, if we don't have that strong relationship yet, we would need to build on it first. Maybe we can,
Is there anything in the spellbook?
Yep.
Out of character, I know you haven't seen what is in there, but
well, he knows what's in the spellbook. He studied it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there wasn't any teleportation.
Right.
Or shrink and large.
No shrink and large. That was both those.
A scroll of it.
Yeah.
Scroll of...
Actually, speaking of the Dvergar, they can do that at will. They might have a scroll of it.
Didn't we already establish that even if we did have shrink, it still wouldn't be small enough / last long enough?
No, but it might be part of the solution to our
Okay,
problem.
that's fair.
The tool we should consider.
Could we look through the horde for something if people want to help with that? We may have some tools, magical tools we don't know about yet.
Yeah, if I do actually, if you shrink her, you might fit.
It's
Hey.
a question of just. So, like, we can get her to that room.
It's close, but she might fit.
All right, that's a possible solution.
With a shrink and enlarge spell, with an enlarge reduce spell, and some, like, engineering,
Yeah.
like so some ropes and stuff. Like, honestly, we probably need to bury our help. Might be able to trade them this book for help getting Groa out.
There is that.
And help getting all our loot out.
They're going to want some of this loot. We should pick through it first.
They're gonna, but if we make them agree to get us, the turtle, and all our cargo out, whatever it is, no questions asked, in exchange for the book, they might keep to their word.
Are they really going to look at this pile of loot and say, no, that book alone is just fine?
No, they're gonna feel they've been swindled.
Bingo.
They're also, from my understanding, more like to just straight up kill us than deal with us.
That being said, we do currently have a dragon turtle on our side.
Very true.
Who would absolutely wipe the floor.
Depending on the circumstance.
Right.
Again, if they're standing at the top of that chasm with crossbows, and we're at the bottom of it.
Uh-huh.
The turtle's not.
Okay, so Eitree's across. Shira's stayed back, right? Oh no, Shira's all the way over there.
I'm over there.
Okay. So you are just standing next to these mounds of treasure.
Eitree's gonna start looking through it. Look for specifically look for books and documents that could be scrolls and stuff, but keeping an eye out for anything.
Okay. So you're gonna go all through the treasure?
Yeah, there's no reason not to.
Okay.
We're going to be very open about what we're doing.
Absolutely, I'm looking for things that could help.
Well, and Groa does take, like, the idea of shrinking her down does sound promising.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
Fine.
It sounds like we're legitimately.
You don't mind. I'm literally starving. This thing foul but sustaining, and she starts to snap and tear pieces off the black dragon.
We should feed Groa. We really don't have anything comparable.
Hey, Siege is back.
Welcome back, Siege. Sorry your internet's poop. Poop, I say. So, while you're going through it, all right. You find, if you count everything out.
Okay, gonna keep a list in chat.
Good. There are 6,253 silver pieces. There are 1,434 gold pieces. You find several gems, a small pile of gems, and a nice black pearl worth 50 gold pieces, 2 garnets worth 20 gold pieces, and then a pile of gems, about 30, worth 10 gold pieces apiece.
Oh god. 2 garnet, 30 gold pieces.
You find a ebony black rod about yay long, which has runes inscribed along it. You find a incredible great axe. It is almost the size of a man, like almost as tall as a man. It has a sharp spike that goes through it, that sits on the haft, and a wide, like a thin but extremely strong crescent moon curve to it. There is a smith's mark upon it. You also find a fine shield and 2 clay bottles.
Holy shit. And then is the cargo stuff any of the cargo?
I'm sorry, they're not clay. They're 2 glass bottles.
Can I ask?
One is odd. One, the liquid in one is when you shake it, it's the red liquid that when you shake it, it almost shines and shimmers. The other, it's a clear liquid that has cloudy white impurities floating in it and floats at the top of the container.
Okay, what was that, Siege?
Can I ask what I missed?
Okay, so here's the deal. Eitri got a bit ballsy and started sneaking forward. And then suddenly a voice boomed out. And pretty much called Sturm out as, wizard, come help me. Turns out it's Groa. You know that dragon turtle we bamfed somewhere? Yeah, it was here.
That's what I had been, every time my mic went out and I lost my internet connection, I was trying to ask, does this thing resemble the dragon turtle from way back?
Of course the one who got where this was going.
So it was.
Yes, so the deal is we're trying to help it get out of here. Because it apparently used to come here when it was way smaller. So we're trying to help it out of here. We have some harebrained idea.
Forming a conniving plan. And it's almost retracing all our steps back through this whole adventure. Right? So it's like, we think we can probably barter with the Dvergar for at the very least an enlarge reduce spell, and maybe for some winches and things.
We don't have to tell them why we need it.
Not necessarily. We're gonna have to walk past them with all our stuff and Groa. Then we're gonna get Groa into the other side of this place.
Oh.
We're probably gonna have to break down the front door we came through.
We have a
Somehow.
scroll of enlarge reduce.
What's that?
We
We have a scroll of enlarge reduce.
I know we don't have a scroll. We
we
do
do.
or we don't?
We do.
Oh, good to know. Okay.
I was
Then
going to
what-
say Greshik said that word for word.
He did. Sorry, Greshik.
Derm just doesn't live.
So then we're gonna have to get the dragon turtle at the front door. And then we can send the dragon turtle to negotiate with the friendly merfolk, so that they can bring us tools so that we can ascend again with all our stuff. We've got more than enough to trade and barter with along the way, right? It's just a question of how much we're gonna have to give up to get where we want to go.
Is in this list the stuff we think was the cargo, or do we have absolutely no clue what the cargo was?
I'm sorry. There's also the machinery and things like that, and a bunch of other things. You know what?
You just gonna give
What's
us the
your
list?
Perception.
What's my perception?
Okay, you also find it while you're moving things to the side. You're also moving some things. You kick what you think is like a stone to move it out of the way. And it's heavy and hollow and wooden. It's been encrusted over the years, but there's a buried. It looks like a buried chest, or partially buried.
Guys, I found a chest.
This is going to be the most challenging part of any adventure, is getting all the loot out.
Yeah.
I've got thieves' tools if we need to pick it.
I was gonna say
I have Mason's tool.
it's a wooden chest.
Mason's tools are a different kind of solution to that problem.
Yeah, but some mason's tools could be useful for digging.
We have a dragon now.
Only you had a shovel.
If only Roscoe can materialize a shovel right now in his hand.
If only we had a
Yeah.
shovel. Poof.
Right. That's why we don't have like certain
Shovel.
like
Oh,
crowbars.
Oh no, fair enough, fair enough.
or-
So you spend time digging out this chest just to keep along, and you pull it out. There is an ancient lock on it that's been rusted shut.
Does
Actually, no, it hasn't. It's ancient. It's heavily rusted, but the lock itself does not appear to be rusted. Like the lock mechanism.
Shira?
I will make my way over there.
Are we just using the dragon turtle as a ferry service at this point?
Dragon
dragon
turtle
turtle-
is eating a black dragon.
But by the way, maybe you want to get some of those parts of that black dragon
I was
before
gonna say,
he's finished eating it.
Can we get scales?
Sure.
Eitri will walk up to Groa and excuse me? Is Groa a female?
Yes, small one. Yes.
Do you need those sharp, spiky
Apparently.
bits?
Yeah, could we by chance get some of the non-edible bits of that? The claws, maybe the horns?
Scales,
She looks
teeth.
at it and looks at you.
I know,
And she reaches down with her great huge jaws and snaps off its wing and drags it towards you, and then snaps off another one and drags it towards you. She takes her jaws around the throat and bites its head straight off as it drops and falls next to you. And this thing, I mean, it's a head that's like
I was good.
this big. It's like the size of a buffalo head. Huge.
Thank you so much, Groa.
Thank you. We know you are hungry. We are attempting to find
And
a
she
way.
vomits out part of its throat and goes, ah, bitter.
Yeah,
I've avoided the neck.
we'll get you better food.
Yes, we will get you better food. We will get you freedom for that matter.
I miss squid.
I legitimately don't think. I think it would have to be Conrad that does the hacking up of this thing. I think he'd
Okay.
probably be best at it.
I'm assuming open lock from Shira is what I'm hearing.
Yes.
Yes.
May I get a
Thieves' tools.
I guess it's 6. What is? Hold on. Tools. I know you can use proficiency.
I don't have it on the sheet because I didn't want to put down all the proficiencies of 3 different
Yeah,
classes.
no, he's got an incredible amount of proficiencies. Well, actually, that's because mostly he's a thief.
Indeed.
Yeah, so open locks, I'm going to say that dexterity.
Plus proficiency bonus.
Yes. Because you're proficient in the tool, I presume.
Indeed.
I mean, let's just go with it at this point. Oh!
That's a 19.
Success!
If
He
Nice.
pops the lock. He smoothly pops off the lock, and it's a nice lock. And it works oddly. It splits open. Like there are multiple locks to it. You can actually have to unlock it and unlock a key, and it unwinds a set of screws and opens it up and exposes another keyhole that you then screw, and then that opens up a third, and then you can actually get to a much more standard locking mechanism. It's anyone familiar with locks would be aware this is the kind of lock which takes multiple keys, typically so that multiple people would be required to open the chest.
Oh, hello.
So who's watching this? I'm going to say Adalia. Like,
I'm assuming
so everyone's like looking at the
dealing
chest being opened. Yes.
Yeah.
Turtle.
Well, kind of jaw is hanging at the dragon bits, but on hearing the click snick, Roscoe turns his head
Okay.
I'm over dealing with dragon turtles, dragon part
You
stuff.
slowly open the chest to a pile of gold. Perfect gold discs.
Roscoe's jaw hits the fucking floor.
Hundreds of them.
I think we
Should you
found our
accept this
patron.
treasure, you will no longer be adventurers. This is the wealth of kings and lords. You will command your own private police force with this kind of. Anyone who splits this treasure is no longer an adventurer and will be playing a different game.
Wow.
On that note, I think that's a good time to end.
I'm good for ending there. That's fine.
Yeah. All right. I will be pulling the stream down.
All right. Good night, everyone. We're all going to be at PAX. A bunch of us are going to be at PAX. So I know we're running a couple games. I think we're going to try for early Thursday is our plan. If anyone has any requests for something, then
This is
we can
PAX
try and do.
East, by the way.
Well, yes, it's
The one
PAX
next
this
week.
weekend. So, if you were confused about which PAX happening next week, my guess is you're not going to be there. Nothing personal. But yeah, we're planning on running a few games. If people requested it and are happen to be there, maybe we'll play a game or so outside, and you can come talk to us and such. We'll be also carrying some of our new demo material from Gods and Patrons, and I'm hoping to actually make up a couple neat surprises for people. But that said, yeah. Good night, everybody.
Also, next week will be me GMing.
That's true.
A fun,
if you don't get to make it to PAX.
crazy, insane superhero adventure that will be utterly absurd. So,
Should be fun.
Yep.
I'm so angry I'm missing this.
Definitely should be. There will hopefully be more of it afterwards. So, all right. With that, good night, everyone.
Good night.